Recording tester, recording tester, recording tester.
We're recording a tester of recording.
Hey,
What's up?
we're recording. Fuck it. How do you want to start? What do you want to talk about off the top? We always do a nice little riff in the beginning, usually.
Riff.
Waiting on you.
I thought we had an idea on how to open it this time.
What do you mean?
We had an idea of how to open it.
What was it?
I don't know.
So then why'd you bring it up?
I think you wrote it down. We were talking about it last night. It was like a cold open where we were doing something weird.
It sounds like the entire show.
That is true.
I'm always doing something weird. Do you want to start again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you do.
No, it's okay. I just kind of figured I was just like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it because then this would actually go in and no
Well-
one would like it. But I was going to say we could just edit this, just keep it going until we finally get something going.
Okay. The phone's gonna change colors overnight.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like right now. I was just like, oh my
We
gosh.
just snap our fingers.
Damn.
It's gonna be a new color.
That'd be so cool. You know what would be really cool?
What?
If we had a phone that, like mood rings, but the phone was a mood ring. So it had the mood. I had a really long day at school today. My brain is so
Yeah,
fried.
it's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Understandable.
It's made out of mood ring material, so when you're holding the phone, it's slowly changing.
Is it?
But if you're having an angry argument, it's gonna change colors.
Oh, how?
Because it's a mood ring, but a phone. So if you're like, I wonder if that person's having a really bad conversation, and you're just like, oh yeah, it is, and because it's turning red, because your internal temperature increases when you're angry. Hothead.
What if it's just warm like it is in here now?
Well, no, it's different because it reacts to your skin, not what's around you. It reacts to what you're touching, or else it's just black.
What? So
That's how mood rings
but
work.
mood rings when you're mad they're black.
No, when they're just blank, they're black.
No, when you're mad, when they're off your finger or you're mad, they're black. But when you put them on your finger and you're in a normal mood, they're like blue, pretty sure. Or like turquoise.
Yeah, I forget
Yeah.
how, because I've had one where it was like almost all the colors of the rainbow were in it.
I always thought they were stupid. I know what mood I'm in. I don't need a
liked
ring
it.
to tell me.
I thought it was cool. I
Yeah.
like playing with it. I like that it changed. It was something to play with.
No.
But I
Well,
think we should make a phone that does that.
A mood phone?
A mood phone.
Well, nobody uses phones like that anymore, though. It's all
But we'll
cell
make
phones.
it. Okay, people are hipsters. They're gonna totally want that kind of phone.
Yeah, but nobody has a landline.
No, what you do is you just have a jack and it hooks up to your phone. So when you're home, you just hook it up to your phone.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, where it's
No,
like
you've only seen this. Just the cord. I'm saying hook it up
So-
to the base of this.
like does it charge your phone?
Yeah, I can charge.
Oh, okay.
It's plugged into the wall. Like, it can be plugged into wall or it's portable. It can charge your phone. And when you plug it in, your phone goes silent, and when it rings, it turns on a thing that makes the bell ding.
Why would anybody want that? Why don't you just
Because
have
it's
your
a
cell
fun
phone?
little knick-knack.
I don't like it. I don't like this idea. I don't think this is going to take off.
I think this is a good idea.
Well, then we should edit
Take
it
off.
out because someone's going to steal your idea and make millions of dollars. How are you going to feel about it then, huh?
I'd be really mad.
Yeah.
Don't steal my idea.
Yeah,
This is
Billy
my
Mays.
idea.
Goes to Billy Mays.
Yeah. Goes to Billy Mays.
We should turn off the TV. It's probably flickering.
Yeah.
What were we watching?
Also, you should adjust the camera a little bit. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. You want to let's start a fresh one, I think.
But my phone bit was pretty good.
No.
It's like that 70s show. When
Yeah,
they
no,
record
that's
themselves.
what it was.
Oh my gosh.
It
That's
was
embarrassing.
pretty much like that episode of that 70s show.
Yeah.
Where they're just, yeah.
But no, whatever.
We are idiots.
That was a really good pheasant
Yeah,
impression.
don't ask me to do it again.
No, never will.
That was a lightning in a bottle impression.
That was really impressive.
Like my Walt Jr. / Flynn impression from last episode.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever recreate. That was like, it was just really, really good.
And if I did any more, it would have been offensive. I did the perfect amount of the stutter.
Well, you did the perfect amount of the stutter that really matches his stutter. You just gotta really, don't try. You gotta go to that last time. Mm-hmm. I'm terrible at impressions.
No, you can do a good one.
No, I can't.
Steve Buscemi. You did a good Steve Buscemi once.
Oh, I can only say one line, though, and I don't even know if I could do that anymore. It was one of those things that I was really good at because we watched it so much. We haven't watched it in a while, so I don't think I can.
Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, yeah, Boardwalk Empire.
It was the first episode of Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah,
the only Steve Buscemi impression I can do is, I got shot in the face!
That doesn't even count. That just sounds like a guy who got shot in the face.
Yeah. That fucker's mine!
Steve Buscemi is great.
How the fuck do you split a truck?
You know, the thing with Steve Buscemi, though, that's so weird. You remember how when Boardwalk came out, he went from being known for the creepy guy in Billy Madison, yeah. Well, I get Billy Madison and Gilmore mixed up.
Yeah.
He went from the creepy guy in Billy Madison, that's kind of what everyone really knew him for, to Boardwalk, to his badass Boardwalk character.
But Billy Madison and all the Adam Sandler stuff, that was post Reservoir Dogs and around the same time as The Big Lebowski, you know? I think that's just because we were kids.
Our generation knows him from Billy Madison.
We know him from Billy Madison, but when you grow old and start watching like Coen Brother movies.
I'm sorry. For our generation.
Yeah, if you were 30.
Our generation. Wow,
If you were 30 when Billy Madison came out, you'd be like, hey, the dude from Fargo is putting lipstick on it. How did the dude from SNL get the dude from Fargo? You know?
Yeah, that is true. I guess for our generation, we know him as the creepy guy in Billy Madison. Mm-hmm. Or the Mr. Deeds. I think he's...
Oh, he's wall-eyed.
Yeah, he's wall-eyed.
Yeah.
That guy was hilarious. His one-liners were hilarious.
I don't remember it I just remember him saying he was waving at the mailman, and it was like an elk or something weird.
Yeah, but it was something about he was waving or casting a spell on me. It was he just had these weird.
That's what it was. He's he beat up a guy because he thought he was a wizard because he was casting a spell on her. It's turned out it was just the mailman saying hi.
Oh, that guy's hilarious.
That Steve Buscemi that I just did was Mitch Hedberg Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Steve Hedberg.
Steve Hedberg. I think I just found the title of this episode.
I am the walrus. I am the walrus. The thing is, Mitch Hedberg would have worked perfectly as Donnie in The Big Lebowski.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like he couldn't get the
nihilist Walter. What was that? Is oblivious?
He couldn't play Dan.
Yeah, he would come off as more of a stoner.
Yeah, he's just kind of spaced out and but I still understand.
Just kind of out of it.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine somebody yelling at Mitch Hedberg. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You still have that blank stare of just I don't understand that you're yelling at me.
You'd be like, man, he's angry. Tell him to stop. Why is he yelling at me?
Mitch Hedberg's cadence is so weird.
And it's so addicting because when I first watched him, I was probably a freshman in high school. I went a year talking like this everywhere I went.
Everyone must have thought you were a stoner.
Oh my god, yeah. People at high school thought... I remember I had many teachers ask me if I was a stoner. And I wasn't. I really wasn't.
I had people who told me their first impressions of me were... 50% said, we thought you were just that stoner, quiet kid.
Yeah.
And the other 50% said I look like an intimidating bitch. So that's the two first impressions of me.
I don't understand that. I never got that from you. You don't have the resting bitch face too bad.
Really?
Nah.
Not too bad?
Not too bad. Not like my sister...
Oh my gosh. I thought your sister hated me for 2 years.
Everybody thinks my sister hates her.
But she's so sweet. I love talking to your sister.
She's funny, but I wouldn't call her sweet.
She's fun to talk to. She's fun to talk to.
She's good at making fun of things.
Yeah, she says it how it is.
Yeah. So, you want to talk about our stairwell night?
Oh gosh.
We had an unexpected guest to the apartment complex.
Yeah.
It was about 12:30.
Because I just went to bed.
You went to bed like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I was out here. I was just, YouTubing, fucking around on my computer. And I hear a noise from the stairwell is right here.
I feel like I should have my melodica out and be like playing scary music in the background. Like,
we should have a theremin, I think.
Oh, I would love a theremin.
You want to get a theremin?
Yeah, I don't think I can do my hands like that guy.
We'll have a GoFundMe.
I watched the video a lot.
We should have like a GoFundMe and have like really weird, like $200 we get a theremin.
I would love that. We should totally get a theremin. You can build one.
Yeah,
I was gonna build one for my physics of music class.
I would not be able to build a theremin. I can barely build Legos.
Well, I decided to write a paper on the history of pianos instead because I didn't have time to build it. It's time consuming, but it doesn't look too hard.
And your teacher was Gordon Ramsay.
My teacher was Gordon Ramsay. So weird. I was really disappointed when it wasn't the chef Gordon Ramsay about to teach me physics of music.
So, physics of music.
Yeah.
So did he like go up to people's instruments and like throw them in the trash and say, "You pig, that's wrong! It's wrong! It's flat!" I don't know. What would he say?
It's flat works. That was
flat?
funny. Yeah.
Or it's sharp?
Yeah.
I could see it. I could see it.
No, he was a very nice old man. He was. I wonder if he's still teaching.
He's probably dead. Anyway, so about 12:30 at night.
Oh yeah, back to the story.
And I hear like rustling, like papers, like like a
Wrappers.
Sounded like a garbage bag. Someone was and I heard like mumbling like sound like that. So I'm like, oh shit. It's LA. There's homeless people everywhere. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure there's a homeless man sleeping in the stairwell.
Yeah, and the stairwell is our only way out. Of the apartment. It's just one stairway.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of the night, and I was like, he'll probably leave by the morning.
Yeah.
But let me just stay awake, make sure he doesn't try to break in. So I got a knife.
You grabbed the biggest, most awkward knife to yield.
Yeah.
One. Two, not all homeless people are violent.
No, but I was just preparing for the worst.
I'm the same way. My reaction is, okay, what's the worst possible scenario that, like, even when the doorbell rings, I'm like, it's somebody with a gun just waiting outside my door.
Because that's what people do.
Yeah.
We just go to random doorbells, ring the doorbell, and shoot them in the face and walk away.
I don't know. Maybe I have like a nemesis out there I don't even know about who just just wants me dead.
So anyway, I grabbed the knife, and to give you a frame of reference, this knife is like the kind of knife that you would cut a wedding cake. But
it's serrated.
Those are serrated, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. Side story. The first day we got this knife. The first day
that long.
It's huge. It's
about
a
a foot long
silver knife. And it's really, really straight and it's really, really sharp. And I was cutting a bagel and I was up early for school. And he was still sleeping. So I was cutting the bagel and I accidentally cut my finger. I got it deep enough where I almost cut the nail. Like, that's how deep this thing went in and just clear cut. So that, needless to say, there's blood gushing down my arm and I'm swearing because I'm in pain. And he comes out of the bedroom and he's just like, "Are you okay?" And so I went, "Oh yeah, I just cut my finger. It's okay." Blood dripping down to my elbow. And he just goes, "Okay," and then turns around and goes back to sleep. I was just like, I need some help.
You forgot a part. You said,
what part did I forget?
You were going to get a Band-Aid, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll help you go get the Band-Aid." And then I started to look for him, and I couldn't find him, and I got bored, and I was like, "I'm so tired."
You helped look for the Band-Aid. You didn't help look for Band-Aids.
I thought I did for like 2 seconds. No,
you went right back into the bedroom because I followed. I was like, he didn't. He's going to get me a Band-Aid, and I walked over and I'm like, "No, you're in bed."
No, I did. I looked for a Band-Aid.
No,
I looked for a Band-Aid for like 2 minutes. I was just like, "Yeah, she'll find one." And went back to bed.
Dripping.
Okay, you want to talk about people that can't wake up? Your cat wakes me up every morning from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. She's trying to wake you up, by the way. Because it's your cat.
Hair. What cat does this to wake me up She eats my hair.
But it doesn't wake you up. It wakes me up because you sleep smack her and throw her across the room.
I do not.
This morning, you went, oh, she's eating my hair, so why don't I just sleep on the other side of the bed instead of get up and go feed her?
I think I was trying to get up, and then I was like, I'm going back. I'm not awake. I'm
not a morning
fully
person.
Conscious.
No.
Yeah.
Anywho, so there was a homeless person then stairs.
Sorry, you brought up the
This
knife.
is the worst story ever. This is why we're not making it on YouTube. We don't get to the point very quickly.
It's not the end. It's the journey in the story.
There's a lot of meandering in our video and train of thought.
Yeah.
So there was a homeless man and I noticed it, and I was just like, okay, so maybe if I just ignore him, it'll go away in an hour. Or should I call the cops? Or how should I handle this? So, well, first things first, I can't have Dominique wake up and surprise homeless man as you're going to work.
Yeah.
That would have been a little scary. So I woke you up. I told you what was going on. And
from my perspective, I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm like,
you could go back to bed. I'll stay up, make sure he's not dangerous or anything. And I didn't want to call the cops because
no, I didn't want to either.
Bad.
Once I finally became fully conscious.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, you already have it rough enough where you have to sleep in a stairwell. I'm not going to call the cops, and I'm not going to make your night that much harder.
Yeah, sleep in the stairwell. I don't need to go anywhere. As long as you're out by the time I'm leaving. Yeah. And you don't come... He hasn't come back, and it's been, 5 days?
Yeah.
So,
3.
So, I mean, he could crash there for a night.
The only irritating part was just, there was a bunch of trash left on the stairwell.
Well, don't get to the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, what if he came in? You just spoiled it.
Well, you said that...
whatever.
Okay.
So I woke you up and just kind of let you know what was going on. So I was going to stay up. And then I started getting super paranoid about him. I wasn't sure about him.
You weren't paranoid when you got the knife before you woke me up?
Well, that was precautionary. So because then he started talking to himself, indicating that, he's not all there. People not all there.
If he's just by himself, I talk out loud to myself sometimes.
Yeah, but he's also sleeping in a stairwell. If you talk out loud to yourself and you sleep in a stairwell, 2 + 2 = 4.
Okay.
Not plus not equals crazy.
It's terrible math.
So I started creeping on him, and I heard motherfucker got broken glass and a fucking gun. And that's what I heard. He might not have said that, but in my mind, I heard I got a fucking gun. So I instantly woke up Dominique. I'm like, I think he has a gun. He has a gun. Should I call the cops? I had 911 all dialed out, and you're like, maybe not. Why don't I come out and listen? So you came out. This was when there was absolutely no noise. So I thought
I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Is he just being stupid? No,
so I thought it would be one of those situations where nobody believes me. No! And then everybody dies except for me. Why didn't they just believe me?
It's the beginning of your horror film.
Yeah. Drink at the same time.
Water break.
Yeah. So, we spent the night out here.
Yep, I was. I feel like I should have been more concerned because I'm usually the paranoid one. But I just sat on the couch and I was I heard him a little bit, and then I was just and I'm not as concerned. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
I passed out on the couch.
So I was staying awake and staying vigilant and hearing rustling all night and minor mumbles, and so I spent the entire night fighting the urge to fall asleep, along with going on Amazon and looking for good self-defense, weapons that are legal to have. I settled on a Louisville Slugger baseball bat. You know why?
Why?
Because it doesn't look crazy to have a baseball bat in your apartment. You could be just an athlete.
You could just be an athlete. Yeah. I mean, that does make sense. You see a base bat, you don't see, he bought that to smash the...
Yeah, to protect himself.
Yeah, to protect himself.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't ever have a gun.
No, I couldn't either.
I don't know. I don't want to kill them. I just want to scare them away.
Yeah. I don't know. Guns, I have mixed feelings about guns.
They bore me.
Yeah, because you have a brother who's obsessed with guns.
You know what I hate about guns? Is that they're boring. They're not fun. I would be into it if it was fun.
What do you mean I mean, like
it's like a firework that you have to drive 2 hours to light off.
Okay.
It's like, and you got to stand in the cold. It's always cold, and like it's not even a fun drive. It's like a drive through farmland into a quarry. Ooh-wee! For something that you could make in your backyard. It's literally like 3 posts, 2 like this, 1 across, and then like a piece of plywood. I could have made that. Why do we have to drive 2 hours to that?
The one and only time I shot a gun...
It sucks.
...was on a vacation to Southern Illinois, and which is like, you know, the best vacation spot.
Southern Illinois.
Touristy area. No,
Gotta love Springfield.
But we were out in the middle of nowhere, and the cabin we rented had its own backyard shooting range, exactly what you described, but in the back of their wooded, like it's a big wooded area. Like there's no one around for a good mile. And so that was the first time I got to shoot a gun. I have pictures of it. I'm in my PJs, flip-flops. It looks great.
Yeah.
But no, it was really fun. I thought it was exciting, but maybe it's because I was in a backyard on vacation.
Yeah, you're on vacation. It's not like you specifically went out there to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. In my opinion, if I'm going to drive 2 hours somewhere, I better go on a roller coaster or something fucking amazing. Not to make loud noises with this popper and put holes in a piece of paper. Why don't you get a hole puncher and put holes in a piece of paper?
All I'm saying is I totally understand how someone can get enjoyment out of it, but I also see your point. After a while, I imagine
it's a glorified hole puncher, is what it is.
It's a glorified hole puncher.
That's what guns are.
Glorified hole puncher.
A glorified hole puncher.
Wow.
They suck. They're boring.
Okay.
Do you like how I totally go about the gun argument? It's completely different. Everybody's either like, it's my right to own one. It's like, no, you shouldn't own one because they suck and are boring. I don't care. Anyway, that was it. That was an unscheduled gun rant, gun talk. I want to talk about my latest YouTube rabbit holes.
Ooh,
yeah.
YouTube rabbit holes are fun.
What kind of ones do you usually go on? I've been on 2. I've been on really, really strange ones. The longer you're on YouTube, the weirder and weirder your rabbit holes get. Yeah. So what do you think your weirdest is?
I honestly can't think of one. I haven't done it in a while.
Okay, I'll tell you a weird one I'm on right now. And it's stolen valor videos. Do you know what stolen valor is?
No.
Stolen valor.
I was going to pretend like I totally knew that, and I'm just like, can I fake this?
Good. No, it's good that you don't, so I can explain it to our audience.
Oh, I forgot they were... Hi.
Yeah, there's people watching us.
Are there?
No. So stolen valor is, because you can buy military uniforms online.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah, and you can even buy your name on them, and you can buy medals and patches, because you know how they use the Velcro? You can buy all that online, and you don't ever need to go into the military. So if you buy all that online and
you shouldn't be able to do that.
It's weird that you're allowed to buy it, but if you go out and like pretend like you're a Marine and like get discounts, like a lot of people dress up to go to the mall, and they go into like Starbucks that have military discounts and shit. And so stolen valor videos are actual Marines. They record these people that are faking being Marines, just to like get their face out there and be like, stolen valor, and they'll like ask them questions, and they always like pretend like they know. They're like, where's your cat card? I don't have it. Well, your cat card is part of your uniform. You're not allowed to be in BTUs without your cat card. It's your Genevan Convention card that says that you're allowed to use your uniform.
You watched a lot of these.
They're all the same.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, but like one of my favorites was there's this guy, and so they're in a mall. And he's walking out of a shoe store, and the guy's recording him, and he's with his kid. He's like, hey, man, I see you're a Marine. You want to tell my son what you do? So he's like, yeah, sure thing, sir. Son, what I do is I'm demolitions exposure, and I take the explosive materials and throw it away. And he goes, and the guy recording goes, no, I don't mean that. I mean how you bought that uniform online and put fake patches all over it. And the dude just went, I'm meeting my staff sergeant in the food court, and then pretended to be on the phone and walked away. It was so great.
Just come clean at that point.
Yeah. I don't understand. And there's some where they call him out and they're like, yeah, it was my brother's. I just put it on.
That's really... Wait,
Yeah.
like his brother's...
Like, there was one where this guy, it was in high school, and he said it was the last day of high school, and he just wore this uniform as a joke. But he put on, like, Yeah, like the patch that said he was in combat. And the dude just walked up to him, and he's like, now I know it's the last day of school, but you cannot be doing that. This is stolen valor. I'm a nice guy. There are so many of my bunk mates, my rook sergeant mates, that would kick your ass. And this patch right here, I'm taking that one off for you. And he took it off, and he gave it to him. He's like, put that in your pocket.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, so stolen valor videos.
Wow.
I'll post a couple links below.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's... Ugh. I feel like if I were to do that, I would do enough research where I could bullshit my way out of it, though. You know, like, don't just buy one and slap some shit on. Like, come up with a story. And like,
if you're going to try and do it, wouldn't you look up these videos so you know what they're going to ask you?
Yeah, that would be smart. Oh my gosh.
That's what I would do.
I mean, like, it's still terrible. I would never do it. Like, anybody who's doing that, that's a lot of effort.
I mean, some
get
of them,
a little discount.
Some of them I felt bad for because they seem like they're just homeless people and were just trying to get any buck that they could and had mental issues. So it's like, I mean, yeah, it's a piece of shit move, but it must be their last option. Like, and it looks like they're at the end of their rope, and this is what they have to do.
Could also be like a psychology thing where it's just like having people look at you in awe and adoration because they think that you're part of something special.
Adoration?
To make you special.
Adoration.
Adoration.
Like, you look at them with adoration.
What's wrong with adoration?
I don't know. What is wrong with adoration?
Admiration?
Is it like admiration?
Admiration.
There you go. Subtractoration too.
Okay, just to explain,
you can't talk.
I can't speak correctly certain words. My sister says that my dad taught me how to speak wrong as a child, so that when I grow up, it would be funny to laugh at.
Enrage English majors.
The most funny thing is my sister is an English major, creative writing, and just to deal with this, okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but it's fine.
But anyway, we were talking about YouTube rabbit holes.
YouTube rabbit holes.
So, what YouTube rabbit holes have you done?
I was like thinking of this, like as you were talking.
I've also been into like roller coaster and theme park videos.
Ooh,
lately.
those are cool.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I really can't think of a rabbit hole that I've gone down recently. It's just like I don't know.
Cute animal videos.
Oh my gosh.
You always go down those kind of rabbit holes.
Yeah, I don't end up anywhere weird with them. I just get more in depth than just like crying over different animals.
One of my big YouTube rabbit holes, snake videos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I watch lots of like snake bites.
Snake bites, he's great, but it's just...
I have a passion. Look at this beautiful animal.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's like, calm down, dude. Like, I love how passionate it is about it, but after watching a bunch of them, you're just like, oh my gosh, okay, like I get it.
Yeah. Well, we won't talk about that because my next segment, but well, let's just get to it. Why not? So
I don't even know what that says.
It's Aldosworld. It's a YouTube channel, and this is a new segment that we may do every week because uh-oh. There we go. So this is a segment we may do every week because it's where I pick a YouTube channel that I, for whatever reason, watched a lot and can make fun of because it sucks. You know how you just watch shit on YouTube and you're like, this is terrible, but I've watched like 10 of these videos.
Nope.
It's like,
nope.
You've never done that?
If I don't like a video, I don't continue watching the same strand of videos.
Well, okay, so I'll give you an example. So, Aldosworldtv is a YouTube channel. And all the videos I've seen of this guy they're called 24-hour challenges. So what he does is he'll go to Universal Studios, find a place to hide and wait until Universal Studio closes and try to stay the entire night without getting caught by security. Sounds like an interesting premise for a video.
That sounds really cool, yeah.
But the problem is
he edits it,
huh?
He edits it, right? It's not.
He's one of these guys that he has that YouTube accent. You know what I mean? Like whether if you watch enough like vlogs and stuff, everybody he talks with this like, "What's up, guys? I'm here with my main man," and they're yelling all the time.
Cat, look, see, Cat doesn't like YouTube sound like voices.
Yeah, and they do that rapid editing. But this guy, he's really obnoxious. He's from Canada, and so the first
darn Canadians.
And he says, "Slap that like button, bro." You know, I'm pretty sure. Now, I can't say that he is on drugs. I do not know whether he is on drugs. That's one you gotta be careful of. Someone can sue you if you say that someone is on drugs when they're not. So I don't think he's on drugs. But he's one of those people that's not on drugs, but seems like they're always on drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's constantly just like, bro, so slap that like button. And what's another one of his catchphrases? He starts every video, "What's up, guys?" How many people do that?
Yeah.
Like, why? And
I think that's why it's so difficult for us to start the show, because we refuse to do like cliche, like "What's up, guys?" Or,
"Hey, y'all." Yeah, it's kind of, we're trying to do a little more subdued.
Yeah, just
kinda,
start.
Because it's like radio. Like radio, everybody, for some reason, a bunch of people decided to talk like this. Or that's more newscastery.
Yeah, it's very newscastery.
Yeah, newscasters. They all have the same accent. And there's like a YouTube accent.
Yeah.
Where they do that. But, yeah. So the other thing about his channel that's annoying is his videos are 24 minutes because they're 24-hour challenges. And he's dumb. He's legitimately dumb. Like, so...
Oh, wait. Like, he gets caught a lot?
Kind of. I mean... Okay, so all his YouTube videos, the titles are in all caps, and they usually start with a word in parentheses. So it'll start with, like, "gone wrong," in parentheses, all caps. 24-hour challenge in Universal Studios. So, like, you'll watch this video, and it'll get to 20 minutes, and that's when the park closes. So, like, the first 20 minutes is, "Yo, bro, should we hide over here? Or should we hide over there? Or should we hide over there?" And he, like, doesn't do any research on these parks at all. Like, he did a SeaWorld video, and he walks into SeaWorld and he goes, "I didn't even know they had roller coasters here." Like, wouldn't you look that up?
Oh my gosh, I'd look up, like, the plans, like, I would be like, when does security walk
look
over
at the
here?
maps.
Do some research.
Yeah. Or, okay, so the Universal Studios one was the first one I watched, and, so midway through the video, what he did is he went on the Kong ride, recorded the entire ride, like spoiled the entire ride for anybody that would want to go on it. By the way, I'm kind of glad he did that because the ride kind of looked like it sucked.
Oh.
It was literally, the tram tour in the Universal Studios here, the part where it goes into the King Kong, like, tunnel.
I haven't been in...
It uses the motion sensors. It's pretty much just that.
Oh,
that's
okay,
the whole ride.
Yeah,
but
But no, you know which ride was the most disappointing? The Dark Knight ride at Gurney Six Flags.
Ugh.
Everyone was so pumped for this. Is it?
Yeah.
No, I was at Gurney. Everyone was so pumped for this 8th grade Six Flags trip. It's a big deal.
Six Flags Great America.
Yeah, Great America. And you get so excited because, like, oh my gosh, the Dark Knight ride's coming out. The Dark ride's coming out. And we go. You only have a certain amount of time because you're with your school, right? Mm-hmm. We waited for like 3 to 4 hours in that line for that. It's like sucked. What is that other ride? The Raging Cajun, where it's just kind of like...
It is a wild mouse. I think it's made by Schwarzkopf? No, that's not it.
Why do you know that?
I know all the... I went on roller coaster rabbit holes. I know B&M. I like B&Ms. B&Ms are like your Batman, your Raptor at Cedar Point.
Oh my gosh, that Raptor.
The suspended one. Also, Raging Bull is a B&M.
Raging Bull's good.
And then there's Intamin, which is like Millennium Force at Cedar Point.
I gray out on that ride.
Yeah.
I can't see after the first drop and turn.
Yeah.
I'm completely like, I can't see anything for a good like 3 seconds.
Also, Top Thrill Dragster, that's an Intamin.
They're phenomenal. Those are two really good rides.
And Maverick is an Intamin. It's the track for an Intamin is like a box kind of shape. Mm-hmm. And B&M is more, it has one rail and then 2 tiny rails on the side. So all the stand-up coasters are B&M. Any coaster that's, I mean, this isn't a total rule of thumb, but usually 4 across is a B&M and 2 across is an Intamin.
You have way too much time on your hands.
And then there's Arrows, which is like your Demon, your Corkscrews, your...
Why is it that you can't remember where you put your little like external hard drive, but you can remember all of this shit about roller coasters?
Because I like roller coasters. Don't even get me started on parks. There's 2 different kinds of parks. There's Cedar Fair, which is your Cedar Point, your Knott's Berry Farm, and then there's Six Flags, which is like Magic Mountain, Great America. Well, actually, there's Great America in California. That's actually Cedar Fair, and then there's Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. That's Six Flags. So that gets a little confusing. And then your King's Dominion. That's also Cedar Fair.
What was the...
Oh, we're talking about Aldosworld. Aldosworld TV. So the 24-hour challenge.
These conversations are a rabbit hole.
We got to climb our way out.
Where did this start?
Back to the surface topic. So Aldosworld, the 24-hour challenge. So he's dumb. He constantly gets lost and forgets where he hid. And he usually does it with like 2 or 3 other people, and he loses those people constantly. Like it'll be like he's walking, and then he turns around and he's like, "Oh, Jerome is gone, man. He's gone. I don't know where he went. Jerome." And he talks at full volume. I don't know how he doesn't get caught.
How does he not get caught?
And like the videos that are titled "Gone Wrong" is usually like a security guard comes up to him and says, "Yeah, you need to leave." And then he just walks out.
That's it.
That's gone wrong. And then there was one where he went, probably the one where it shows off how dumb this person is. And I don't even feel bad about calling him dumb, because he says in the beginning of his videos, "We're professional idiots. Don't try this at home."
Okay.
So.
Well, he prefers the term idiot.
Okay, well, he's an idiot. He tried to do a 24-hour challenge in Area 51.
Wait, we know where that is?
Huh? Yeah, it's in Nevada. It's
Do they know the exact location? Yeah. I thought everyone just kind of like, it's
No. We know where it is. We know where the back gate is. It's 150 miles outside of Las Vegas. So what they did was they typed in Area 51 in their GPS. They didn't research that the closest you can get to is the back gate of Area 51, and then you have to go to Rachel, Nevada. I knew that.
I obviously did
on extraterrestrial highway. So they just type in Area 51.
Wait, the highway's called extraterrestrial highway?
Yeah, it's like a tourist trap.
But it goes to Area 51?
Yeah.
That's awesome!
The town named it extraterrestrial. And that's the thing. They're like, "Oh, it's extraterrestrial highway, so there's definitely aliens on it." It's like, no, it's just a tourist trap. I mean,
it's just a fun name to make fun of how everybody's,
Yeah. So they start and they go the completely wrong direction and drive like right up to it, pass a couple security checkpoints, and then
how did they get past?
Well, because it was just like, were we supposed to stop there? And then finally somebody flags them down, and they're like, "Oh, we're trying to go to Rachel, to the back gate, the tourist spot." So then the guy's like, "Okay, well, what you need to do is go all the way around, back through Las Vegas, back up to the top on the other side." So they got there at so they were driving, and they kept, those things on where there's a lot of cows. They kept calling them bovines, but there's a lot of cows and cattle on the way.
They did not have the big.
Yeah, they're just like, there's bovines here, man. Look at the bovines, bro. So, you know how they have those great things?
This sounds amazing. I totally never want to watch
They're
this.
so terrible. They're bad. I'll put the links. Go and view them. I mean, it's worth at least watching once.
Okay.
So you know those great things that cows can't walk over? And they put them,
yeah.
So they kept crossing over those, and they thought they were sensors. They're like, we just crossed over another sensor, and we crossed over another one. They're tracking our speed. It's like, why would they do that?
I think they have so much better technology that's less obvious. If they were tracking you, they probably would have done it much differently.
So they get to Rachel, Nevada, I think, which is right outside of Area 51. That's where all the like tourist stuff is. And they start walking, and then it's like dark. It's like 11 o'clock at night, I think. They start walking around into like a bar area, and then for some reason they just run back into the car, like, oh shit, I don't know who that guy is. And they run back in the car, and they drive away, and they're like, oh, so scary, we're so fucking scared. And then they go, okay, we're going to drive up to the back gate. So they drive up to the back gate right where, because you can take like tours. You can get tours that'll take you to the back gate, and they're just like, oh yeah, you cross that line, you could get shot. So they go up to the back gate, and it's, obviously closed. It's like midnight. So they drive up, and then they just see headlights in the distance, and then they turn around and drive back. It's a 24-minute video.
That's it?
Just for that. They're like, oh man, that was so scary. It was so hype. He says that. He says it's
hype.
So
I'm
hype.
done. I was about to be nice and be like, I imagine in the moment, it's such a scary moment that you think like everyone else will think it is, but it really isn't.
No, it's so hype.
But no, he said it's so hype, so I'm not even going to try and defend this. I'm done.
And the funniest thing is he has advertiser, and the one advertising company is, which I wish it was around when I was a kid. So you send them your homework, and they hire someone to do your homework for you.
Wow.
Yeah. That's who advertises on the show.
How much is it though? I'm like, when you're a kid,
I
you really
don't
think
know.
you
I have
can
no
afford
idea how
it?
much it is. Oh, and also like midway through every single video, he just goes on his Instagram and just like starts reading people's names and giving shout outs, and he tries to he really tries to get people to like his videos, like slap that like button, y'all. Slap that like button. And maybe comment down below and I'll read it. And he's like really whores himself out that way. It's just so shoehorned in.
Shoehorned in.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We never ask you to subscribe. We just hope that you will. No pressure, though.
Yeah, subscribe.
Please.
So yeah, that's Aldosworld. That's the making fun of the one YouTube for this week.
Aldosworld. La 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 la. La la la.
Next week you gotta find one.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay.
Do you want to?
You didn't.
You crossed it off.
Oh, the word hold is from YouTube. Right.
Yeah.
Holes. You got it.
And our final topic, Starbucks.
It's very, very good. Yummy coffee.
This morning.
Oh, okay.
This morning, I woke up. We went out drinking the night before.
Yes, we did.
Had about 5 beers, and we don't have any coffee here.
Yeah, we were supposed to get it yesterday.
Yeah, and usually in the morning after drinking that much beer, I get a little stomach issue and a head issue. I get headaches, so I like to drink coffee to realm the headaches.
You should drink cold water,
I did drink cold water.
Lemon
I did.
juice.
No, when I get hungover, I'm slamming waters until it goes away. So then I was walking to Starbucks, and if I moved a certain way, I would have shit my pants. So I had to run home.
How?
And it was just, oh man, it was bad. It was bad. I was really holding it in. It was, and then it felt like I pissed out my ass when I finally got here.
Oh my gosh.
It was like a constant just stream.
You know what? What is it with you and the males in your family? No, I'm sorry, everybody in your family.
My mom doesn't.
Everyone in your family.
This is the distraction. Distraction.
Everyone in your family has a shitting problem.
I don't think my sister does.
Okay, your sister's repulsed by it to the point where she'll run out of the house if there's any form of bodily fluid. She's gone. I feel like that kind of counts because
Yeah.
the rest of you are shitting yourself constantly. No wonder she's running out of the house.
Well, yeah, we do.
Your brother and your
we like
dad
to
all
fart.
have shitting problems. And your grandpa, because I think your dad told a story about
Maybe we have sphincter problems. Is
it.
that the thing in your butt?
I
A
don't
sphincter?
know.
Or
I'm
is that
not
in
an
your throat?
anatomist.
All right, I think we're done.
We're not going to end with that.
Okay.
But I'm happy you didn't shit yourself.
Me too. Black people.